There's a lot of happy people down at the Richmond dressing room. We go down to Rob Anderson for the celebration.
It is sheer pandemonium in the dressing room of the Richmond Sockeyes, the 1987 Centennial Cup hockey champions for Canada. 1987, a good year for Champagne, as I can taste already, and also a good year for these Richmond Sockeyes. Orland Kurtenbach is the coach. Orland, just a tremendous effort by your hockey club tonight.
It was. We've had a couple of mountains to climb, and we've had to scratch our way along, and tonight was the last one we had to climb. And the guys came through again, and it was very, very gratifying. A very, very good team effort.
I think the key for your hockey club tonight was getting that 2-0 lead right off the bat in the first period, and after that the team played very well in their own zone to hold that lead.
Well, that's true, but we had a couple of anxious moments in the second period when the play started getting away from us. But basically the third goal sort of put it away, and then the fourth and fifth, as it developed, was a turning point.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, Champagne sure smarts in the eye. Orland Kurtenbach, what about Frank Romeo? 44 saves in tonight's hockey game. Just a tremendous effort.
Well, it was. Frank has played, as we've gone down the wire, he's played better and better and better. And a couple of situations where where we had to make a bit of a change, Jamie Stewart stepped in and played, but Frank in the last 3 games, it's just been great.
Orland Kurtenbach, I got to ask you, you've had some success as a player in the NHL. How does winning this as a coach of a junior hockey team compare to what you've done in your own hockey career?
Well, it's each individual situation. I've been in a Memorial Cup winner as a player. I've been coaching on a couple of championships and played in many championships other than the Stanley Cup. And each has its own merits, and tonight is perhaps one of the highlights in my life in the last 10 years.
All right, Orland Kurtenbach, thank you very much. Congratulations on your victory tonight. And coming in now, we have Jason Phillips, picked as the most valuable player in this tournament, or most sportsmanlike player, correction. I think three goals for you tonight, Jason Phillips. You led this hockey team in scoring in the round robin. You have to be just tremendously pleased with the outcome of tonight's game.
Oh, I sure am. As for leading scoring, I can't do without my line mates. Brian Kozak just set me up all tournament. He's just awesome is the only word to describe him. As for winning this is just great. It's something every kid dreams of, and it finally came true.
Jason Phillips, this is a second-place hockey team. It's just been a tremendous season for these Richmond Sockeyes to come out of a second-place hockey team out of the BC Junior League and go all the way to win the national title.
Yeah, it has. We've been underdogs the whole way through. We just worked hard. We kept working. We didn't stop. Kurt kept working us in practice, and we made it right through the end. And it's just it's a tribute to all of us.
We wanted to talk to Frank Romeo. Unfortunately, we can't right now. We'll go back upstairs to our play-by-play team of Roger Millions and Jay Boyd.
Certainly a wet situation down in that Richmond dressing room, but I thought Jason Phillips summed it up very well. You finish in second spot, Jay, and you come back and you win a Centennial Cup. It's an even bigger, more special feeling because you're coming uphill all the way.
Looked like a lot of fun down there, didn't it? They went through their own league playoffs very impressively after finishing second. They swept right through. The only time I think they really ran into trouble along the road to the Centennial Cup was when they played in the British Columbia Alberta Championship with the Red Deer Rustlers. Best-of-7 series. They were down 3-2 at one point, but to show the character of this hockey team, they came back from that 3-2 deficit and won the remaining 2 games right in Red Deer.
That was the biggest trouble spot. There was no question about that. Although it took 7 games for them to defeat the Humboldt Broncos in the Abbott Cup final, they had control of the series. They were always ahead until the Broncos tied it up at 3. So that Alberta BC final certainly was deciding. Final shot.